Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Nurhalisa Widya Ningrum. I'm from English Education Department and from the class TBI 4B. Today, I'm going to show you a storytelling performance to fulfill my final project of public speaking and debate course. The title of the story is The Tortoise and the Hare. Okay, without any further ado, let's get started and happy watching. Once upon a time, in the peaceful jungle, there was a hare and the tortoise lived together. One of them was very fast and the other was very slow. The hare was always brag about how fast he was. Even though he was fast, he was not very smart. Let's see how the swift brains are better than the swift feet in this story. Get out of my way! I'm the fastest animal in the woods. The hare always teased the animals in the jungle for being so slow. The sheep and the tortoise were trying so hard to ignore him. Hi, Mr. Hare. Why you run so fast? Hi, little sheep. You must be one of my fans. Everyone loves an athlete, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe I was born more special than you. Hey, Tortoise, look. I'm the fastest runner in the woods. Why are you so slow? You're such a slow coach. The hare wouldn't stop teasing a tortoise for his slowness. The tortoise had enough for the hare teasing, but he always calm and collected to respond to the hare. My dear friend, you are so proud of your speed. You may be fast, but I am persistent. Oh, really? It doesn't matter. Maybe we should compete in a race someday to see who is faster. Well, let's have a race. One day, the tortoise tired of the hare showing off. He had an idea to challenge the hare for the joining race to the hill. Without too much of thinking, the hare finally agreed to join the race. All right, hare, let's see who reached the tree on the hill first. The winner is the fastest animal in the jungle. It's easy. I can see myself as a winner. Other animals have no chance to beat me. In the next day, the race finally started. All the animals in the jungle gathered to watch this race. They all cheered for the animals that took part in the race, including the hare and the tortoise. Come on, let's get started. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the race will begin. In the 3, 2, 1, ready, set, go! After the signal was given, the hare immediately ran as fast as possible to lead the tortoise. The hare was so much faster than other animals. The hare was a long way in front of the tortoise. At the point, the hare looked back and he couldn't even see the tortoise. Wow, I told you that I'm so fast. Nobody can run as fast as I can. Then the hare felt hungry and his stomach was rumbled. Suddenly, he saw a field of cabbages. Well, I'll have a snack here and still I'll win the race. Take your time, tortoise. When he had finished his meals, The hare looked around to see how far the tortoise had got. Ha! He still hadn't passed halfway. How do you expect to win this race when you are walking along at your slow pace? He was waiting the other animals and the tortoise, and suddenly he started feeling bored and sleepy after his snacking. In the meantime, the hare stretched himself out alongside the road and fell asleep. There is plenty of time to relax. I will have a quick snooze now, and when I wake up, I will quickly run and pass the finish line. Finally, the hare fell into a deep sleep and dreamed of winning the race. Meanwhile, the tortoise walked and walked, never ever stopping until he came to the finish line. Come on, tortoise. One more step and you can win the race. Even though the tortoise was slow and tired, but he was persisted to win the race. He was very confident to be able to win the race. The tortoise ran slowly and steadily to pass the hare. Time passed, and the sun was already setting when the hare woke up. He jumped and looked around to see. Then he saw the tortoise was close to the finish line. He rubbed his eyes to make sure that what he saw was true. The tortoise was going to win the race. The other animals who were watching cheered so loudly for the tortoise. The hare was angry. He stretched and yawned before he began to run again. The hare rushed towards the finish line as fast as he could, but it was already too late. The tortoise had already closed the line. Then all the animals cheered on the tortoise. Meanwhile, the hare was still catching up by running. Finally, he reached the finish line. He seemed very disappointed and embarrassed that he couldn't win the race, and he heard the other animals was booing at him. His competitor already as a winner. He couldn't believe. Suddenly, he was started sobbing in disgrace. Hoo, this is impossible. How come the slowest animals in this jungle turned out to be the winner of this race? Nobody could even beat me when it comes to run. The tortoise finally reached the hare. The tortoise watched the hare cry loudly, and he tried to comfort him. You don't always have to be the fastest to win. All you need just being persistent and optimistic. You are right, tortoise. I behaved too cocky. I'm sorry for underestimating you. It's okay. You finally realized your fault. Please be humble next time, and we can compete in another race next time. Thank you, tortoise. I learned my mistake. After being defeated and apologized to the tortoise, the hare did some soul searching. He knew that he had tried hard in the beginning. He was not consistent and had grown overconfident. He was determined to undo his mistake and invited Tortoise for another race. In the next time, the hare was careful to run at the whole distance, and of course emerged as the winner. Okay guys, that's all of the story about the hare and the tortoise. There are several moral values that we can get from this story. The first is fast and consistent may be better than slow and steady. The next moral value is when your capabilities are below par, choose a playing ground that gives you a natural advantage. Then, see you next time guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.